Generators, this is Joanne here and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Generators, today I am meeting the Green Arrow himself, Stephen Amell. I have been anticipating this day for who knows how long, and I've even made a countdown on my wall. I've just been so excited, and I can't believe I'm actually on the way to meeting him right now. I am excited and I cannot wait. If you're wondering how I'm meeting him, it's not like an actual Comic Con like Supernova and Oz Comic Con. It's a convention. It's like a mini convention kind of, specifically the Arrow stuff. This is the city of Melbourne, and I'm so appreciative that I came here. I am so excited. I'll be vlogging everything, and I'll see you guys probably when I'm there. See you soon. Cue the new and improved intro. I don't know if you can see or not, but Stephen Amell is in that building right now. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. As you just saw, I was at like the stalls, like looking at merch and stuff. Now we're lining up to go into the auditorium, and I'm so excited. Here we go. We are here and ready to go. Okay, so while waiting for the photo ops to begin, I've been watching the episodes of Flash and Arrow stuff, and it's been a lot of fun. Alright, I'm now walking over to meet Stephen Amell. Okay, so I just met Stephen Amell. This is the photo. I was so nervous that I wasn't even looking at the camera. Such a idiot. Okay, we're going back to the auditorium now. We get watching the Q&A, and yeah, it should be good. See you soon. This question is for Stephen.
What's up, man?
What's up?
What's your name?
Jordan. My name's Jordan. So obviously these days on set must be hectic. You know, you have to do stunt choreography practice, and you have to do
You sound like you're 30 years old, Jordan.
And I was wondering, how do you balance all these things you do in a day, and what can you describe what a day on set is like for you?
So here's it's a great question, Jordan. Here's what a typical day is like. Okay, let's call it a Tuesday that we're on the stages. So we're at Vancouver Film Studios, and we have an 8 o'clock call time, and we're gonna be on the stages all day. And I'm going to be in every scene. So here's what that day is like for me. If it's an 8 o'clock call, I get picked up at 7:30. I arrive at 7:57, actually, and I go straight to set, and we block the first scene. I'm very fortunate. I don't do a ton of hair and makeup because there are people on the cast that have to arrive 90 minutes before they need to be on set.
5 hours for Banshee.
Woo! Is that true? That sucks. So I arrive at 7:57, go to set, block the scene. I go back into the hair and makeup trailer, get my hair done, get my makeup done. Maybe have Oliver has cuts all the time, so maybe I get one of those put on. And then we go, we work all day, and a typical day is somewhere in the area of a 12-hour to a 12-and-a-half-hour camera day, but that doesn't count lunch, which is like 45 minutes. So if I leave my house at 7:30, I'm probably back home at about 11.
What about Island Oliver?
Yeah, Island, oh boy. For the first 2 seasons, every single day that we shot on the island, it rained, without exception. It was so bad. Robbie looks at me, he goes, especially in the first season, he's like, why do you button your shirt all the way up? And I go, because it's freezing out here, Rob. But that's a typical day.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Give it up to Jordan.
Yeah, YouTube channels are free. And to Melbourne on Monday afternoon, and I hadn't seen Endgame yet. And I love all the Marvel movies, and I really wanted to go see Endgame. Went to a 5:30 showing at the Lux at the Crown.
Oh.
Yeah.
What? And anyway, I fell asleep halfway through.
Oh my god.
We were in the comfy chairs, and I had 2 glasses of wine, and I made the mistake of taking my shoes off.
That's the killer.
And I leaned back like this, and I woke up without spoiling it, and I'm watching the scene between a guy and a girl, not knowing how long I've been asleep for. I thought I was maybe asleep for 5 minutes. And I looked at what was going on, and then the credits started rolling. I have no idea what happened the second time.
Okay, what a night. You saw the Q&A session just then, where I asked a question and he talked for like 3 minutes. I met him, and here's when it gets amazing, twice. I got the photo with him, as you can see right now, and I also met him at the end of the night. Once he finished all the autographs, he sat behind, and he came up and he hugged me again, and it was just sensational. I had so much fun tonight. Now, one disclaimer, if it looked like I wasn't really having much fun, it was because I was extremely nervous, like meeting him, and I was like really like scared the whole night. But now that I've met him, and well, but now that I've met him twice, and I've just had one of the best nights of my life. Yeah, I'd say that. I'd say one of my best nights of my life. I'm just over the moon excited. Yeah, so I'm gonna get in the car now, head home, and see you soon. Alright, so the night is over and I'm back home. Actually, it is the next day. I was just really tired last night, so as soon as I got home, I fell asleep. But I'm back home now, and I am here to review the day. But before I do, I want to say something that you may have noticed. I now have white walls. And that is because our house is currently going under renovation. And so that's one of the reasons why my videos will be less frequent than usual, is because I'm having a lot of things on at the moment. But as you can see, it's white, looks much more better than the yellow walls. Okay, so my overall review of the night. Spectacular, phenomenal night. I enjoyed every single second I was there. It was surreal meeting Steven. He was such a nice dude. It was surreal seeing Firestorm, aka Robbie Amell, Kylie Ritchie, I guess. It was so much fun. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Okay, so now I want to tell you a couple of stories about the night. So tonight I was a complete idiot, a complete dork, because I was completely starstruck that I met one of my favorite celebrities at the moment. And I was just like, my mum was blown, so I was kind of just not being myself tonight. It was just so stupid and so weird. So, let's get on with the first story. So the first time I met Steven tonight, I went up to him and he said, "Sup, man?" And I said, "Good." Thank God he didn't hear me, because he was going to give back the beanie, because he borrowed a beanie for the photo pool. So I don't think he heard me, but oh my gosh. You know, leading up to the actual night, I kept telling myself, "Jordan, don't stuff it up and make a fool of yourself. Oh my gosh, this is the only chance you're gonna get." What do? I stuff it up in the first 3 seconds of meeting him. I am such an idiot. Anyway, so then at the end, he says, "Thanks, thank you, what's your name?" And I said, "Jordan." Luckily, he didn't say it, but I was this close to saying, "What's your name?" "What's your name, Steven Amell? It's not like I came to meet you, Steven Amell. What's your name?" Idiot. Right, here. And if you look in the photo, I am 99% sure that I'm not even looking at the camera, because I am completely starstruck and taken back in the moment. Oh, and it only gets worse from here. So I was at the panel, right? And I asked the question, he says, "Sup?" And I say, "Sup" back. And then he says, "What's your name?" And I say, "I'm Jordan. My name's Jordan." What's the clip?
What's up, man?
Sup?
What's your name?
Jordan. My name's Jordan. So the worst part of the night was when I met him the second time, and he came up and he gave me a hug, and then he said, "I hope you have a good night." And I said, "Me too. I mean, thank you. I mean, you too. I mean, I went red. It was so if you couldn't get it already. I was just taken back by everything in the night, and I was just blown away because the night was so much fun, and I really, really enjoyed it. And for the next time I start out meeting a celebrity, I've got a stress ball from pop culture. So thank you, pop culture, for giving me this. Thank you so much, Robbie, Stephen, and Natalia, for coming down to Melbourne. I know you had Supernova in Sydney last week and Supernova in Perth this week, on top of your credit premiers and stuff. So I just want to thank you guys so much for coming down to Melbourne. I know everyone else was much appreciated as well. And thank you so much to Supernova for organising this event. It wasn't like a supernova as such, so it's very rare to get an event like this. And so yeah, it was so much fun. I met so many cool people, including actual people who recognized me from Supernova and Comic-Con earlier this year, which is hilarious. And they said, oh, you asked that really good question. It was hilarious. And even Stephen referenced my question later on the panel. So I think I'll maybe got a talent for asking the questions at the panel. Anyway, so thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I enjoyed it so much. It was one of the best nights of my life, and I will forever hold this vlog and my memories in my mind. If you did like it, please give it a big like, and you can't comment anything because YouTube is for some reason just disabled comments for some reason. Subscribe anyway and turn on post notifications, and I'll see you next week in my Spider-Man Far From Home review. My name's Jordan, and I'm out. Bye! I've been anticipating this. Hold the camera. And Robbie and Ty are coming down to Melbourne, and I can't even catch up with that goes up.